Bones here out in Bones yard had this idea. Don't know if this is going to work or not, but my idea is to dig a pit, burn my fire over the pit, that the coals drop into the pit, so the air wouldn't actually, because the wind is blowing, wouldn't blow on the coals and burn the coals up faster. Being that it's going to be in like a pit, the coals should last longer. And we are planning on cooking out here today. We're going to hang it from a little hanger, a pot, and I'm going to see if this is going to work. I may throw some more wood in the bottom if it doesn't work. Okay. Got me a little wood pile here. Got my pit going. I went ahead and threw some dry, rotten timber in the bottom of the pit so that coals would drop off the main fire pit and it would smolder. And maybe this will work. This is trial and error for Bones out here in Bones yard to make a fire with a fire. Yeah, I'm going to go gather some more small kindling. Okay, I got a little bit more kindling on top, and then my leaves up underneath is starting to burn. Pine straw, and I think this may work. So there you go, folks. Fire making a fire. And the wind is blowing. And when the fire dies down, I will remove the rack and then continue the fire inside the pit. So why not build the fire inside the pit? Well, I wanted to see if it would catch a flame by dropping onto, which it did. Congratulations, Mr. Bones Yard out here in Bones Yard. Trial and error, and it did work. Okay, now that I got a fire going in the bottom pit, and I got a good coal on top, I'm going to go ahead and remove this rack. Now you can take this rack, any other rack, not this rack in particular, move it out the way, and you can lay your, hot. Now, that's very hot. Wow, right above it. But it's not hot at all around the edges. It's warm. That should contain your fire on a windy day. If not, we may be in trouble. Now I have one of these Ranger cookie racks that Manland brought here over the fire pit to contain any type of debris that would fly out into the dry leaves, being that it's windy. And I see that sucker already got a hot spot going over there. It's a slow process, but it does work. You can actually cook on that rack. Now's a good time to be smoking a hind quarter. There, James Humrick. This is Bones Yard Smokehouse. Oh, we got a flame. Oh yeah, it is hot. When that flame gets up, that smoke just kind of dissipates. All right, I got a hanging pot. That's it from that leftover chicken that Manland cooked last week. I had to move my dirt pile so I could swing this thing pretty low because my fire pit is low, which makes it more difficult to work with because now you got to scratch down to get to it. You know, to stir it or check it or whatever. But that should be just about right, because that fire pit there is nothing but coals. And that seems to work very well. It is high heat. Whew, whew. I may have to go get another grabber sticker thing to lift this lid. Man, that right there ain't even been on there 5 or 10 minutes. Seriously. If 5 minutes. Whoa. It's time to come off and throw it away and clean out the crock pot. Well, Dutch oven. Manline style. No, he left it in there for a whole week. 5 minutes, folks. 5 minutes. A good 5 minutes. It wasn't 10 minutes, and that sucker's already steaming, boiling. That is a hot, hot fire pit. Maybe too hot. Depends on how you want to cook. Now, you can raise this up and down the chain. But I was just doing it just to try it. Trial and error. Bone jar style. See, Manline, he been there taking a nap. Because he can't hang with the big boys. Oh, yeah. Alright, I dumped it out. That's still a little warm. Now I'm finna go wash this thing out. And see if I can season it over them hot coals without putting it in the fire. It's not Manland approved, but it's just Bones Yard way of doing things. Okay, the fire pit has still got coals in it, and it's a little deeper than what it looks because I got a layer of big wood in there. And it's hot, okay, but it's not super hot. I went in there and washed this dead gum thing. Hot water, no soap. Scrubbed it. Throw some oil in it. Looks like a river, a pond, don't it? Maybe too much oil in there. So let me pour some of this out. Stick it over them coals to see if it's going to season it. May have to stoking up the fire a little bit. All right, it's been I'm going to say a good hour. Maybe a little bit longer. The coals done died down. It was still hot, but just like a warm hot. I mean, you can put your hand over it for a little bit. Y'all seen me do it. So I put some more dry wood on top of the coals. 5 minutes, not even 10 minutes maybe. It's then caught back up. This fire pit thing is working great. And it just got through smoking, and all of a sudden, whoo. So I grabbed my camera just to show you. We're going to season that there kettle. Some people call it a kettle. Manland calls it a Dutch oven. But I call it a kettle. Alright. I got smoke coming out of it. So I assume it's seasoned. He's going to be putting water in there, so what should I do? Wipe it out? Wash it out? Or leave it as is? Just drain off the rest of the grease. See, that's the part I don't understand about seasoning the cast iron. If you're going to boil something in it, do you wipe out the excess oil? I'm going to find out when Manland does his cooking. I think he's doing a chili.
With possum meat.
No, it won't be possum meat tonight.
Yeah, man.
We're supposed to. Then again, he might. But it's frozen. He's taking a nap.